One. And welcome back to episode 12 of Skill Issue. We are 3 months deep in this bad boy now, and we have not missed a week. We may not be on every Wednesday, but we are there every week. I'm Chris. I'm here with Tate, my co-host, and we have the special guest of sadly, the winner of the Lords of War RTT, Patricio Campos. How you doing, Patricio?
Very good, very good. Just please call me Pato. We are friends.
Oh yeah.
I think the people around will not be able to pronunciate my name like you do, Chris, with such exquisite accent.
That's the first time that I've ever been called that I could pronounce something correctly, so that's a win.
Yeah, last time that he tried was in the Mexican restaurant in Dunedin, and that didn't work well.
I've never felt so white in my life when everyone else ordered in Spanish, and then I ordered like, "Can I have 3 tacos, please?" That's pretty bad. Yeah. How about yourself, Tate? How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I know that was not what you guys expecting, but yeah.
That's good. You're welcome. How about you, Tate? How you doing?
I'm good. Just suffering and regretting my choice to move right now. We had like 36-degree heat today.
Yeah.
Which is hell yeah.
Do you have aircon?
What's that? Sorry, I have aircon, but I've been in work. Like I've been out and about all day, so I haven't been at home.
Yeah, there is something that is called programming, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We also got to shout out. It's Pato's birthday today, so we're going to do the happy birthday. However much you think we take the piss of him this stream, if it wasn't his birthday, it would have been so much worse. Just know that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Happy birthday, Pato. Another year around the globe. Well done.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for carving out time as well.
Yes, 100%. I understand that you want to be with family right now, so I know we're your family in a different sense, but
I have not blown the candle yet, so but I wanted to be here. Just to piss off Tate.
Hey, I wanted the meme of me hating you is endless content generation, so I'm all for it.
And I use what used to be your models. So.
I know. We've gone full circle from me being the shit guest. Now I'm the shit host.
It's the dream.
That's
Oh, beautiful. Well, with that then, do we just get straight into the event? Tate and myself can talk about our own lives after we've done this interview, just so you can get back to your beautiful family, Pato. So let's get into the event. So what was the event all up? Can you explain it to us a little bit?
To be honest, well, first a shout out to Kraken. This is the first event RTT that they run. Good location at the Hobby Lords Park. Not Pakuranga Fire Out. Sorry, Hobby Lord Takapuna.
Yeah.
And it was amazing venue. Really cool store. Super big. I was really impressed. And of course, Kraken event is always a good event. Very well organized. The best thing I will say is the spin the wheel. They have an actual wheel to spin, which I know Charlie. If Charlie's listening to this, he will say to me, "I will send me a message. I told you we need to buy a bloody spin wheel," but the guys did it, and I think it's the best thing that you can do. So, Michael and the crew of Kraken always are good to go to their events, and they will be running more. So I just wanted to say that first. Then I went with my admech, ex-state admech.
You mean my admech?
I saved him from Tate because he painted like horrible.
I didn't paint it. It was purchased in that condition. Okay.
No, those Pteryx were your work.
I painted them in one evening though, okay? Because Dylan also had to meta chase, so
I know. So yeah, I went with that because I'm doing trying to get my whole my head around the army. As you know, when you have make fun of me, I normally play dumb lists that just throw 4 ups against my opponent, or use armies that probably will need to stat check. And before I used to play a lot of Eldari, and I think that was when I played my base 40k, and Charlie was the one telling me you need to get away from that shit and start playing an army that makes you think. So I choose Admech, not because I was meta chasing. I'm not even playing the Hunter Court. I'm playing Hollow, but it's still broken apparently.
Yep.
What I'm going to say, it's very good. Cannot complain about that. And yeah, so went there for some ribs and ended up winning. I really don't know how. Still,
I know how. I'm
yeah,
not going to
you know
mention.
how, but you can talk about that when I'm not here and destroy that. But
Not
yeah,
live.
my first game was against the Andrew Lord with Imperial Guard, and I was like, oh cool, Imperial Guard. My list is built to kill Aldari, so it's anti-infantry.
Yep.
And I couldn't be more wrong. He was just vehicles and 3 infantry units.
Huge.
And I was like, excellent. I don't think I can kill this.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to play for the points. But he put 2 vehicles and take me out of the point straight away, and I need to trade more stuff. But being me, I got lucky. I blow up a tank in the center. That tank, that was a Chimera. So Chimera does D6 mortals, and that exploded. And exploded and put 6 wounds in one lemon rust, put 6 wounds in the second lemon rust, and put 4 wounds in the third lemon rust. So the 3 lemon rusts that were going for the center all get pretty much done. Technically, if you count the amount of wounds, I kill a lemon rust just with the explosion, because they're like, you have 12, 18 wounds, something 16 wounds. So yeah, that happened. I killed another one with the last chicken, so got two of those straight away. And then he was unlucky, got area denial, so move one of the lemon russes into the center. Breaches, not the breaches, sorry, the Cataphrons shoot, and I killed the one that was already wounded, and that was a chain of reaction. By turn 2, I already killed 6 vehicles. Don't know how.
Mad.
And then he started his turn 3. I kill another one in Overwatch. And then it's like, cool.
When it rains, it pours, right?
Yeah. So that was my first game, and it is like I was confident. Like, I can kill vehicles now. I know that is completely out of the probably statistic, but
yep.
I was like, cool, let's go. And then I got Tau next round.
Yep.
So
round 2 you got Tau. Just to be clear, that combined arms guard list was 10 hulls and like basically nothing else. Like, it was just pure anger.
I pretty much killed them all.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah, round 2 you're into Tau.
Round 2 going against Tau. This was I don't remember my opponent names.
Daryl.
He's from Game Rooster. Daryl. I was going to say Dylan, but I'm very bad with names. Sorry. Daryl. He's a lovely guy. We played in Game Roosters, but he made a critical mistake. He asked for advice on how to play against me to James Waddle. What can I say?
I thought you were going to say that he asked you for advice on how to play against you, and you gave him bad advice. I was like, "Whoa, where are you going with this, Peter?"
I'm not like Tate in this case.
And I gaslit him.
No. He asked James Waddle, and James Waddle said to him, he don't know what his army does, so you will be fine. You will beat him. Wrong, Waddle.
Good.
Wrong.
To be fair, that would have been my advice.
I know. But I already had some experience. So yeah, it was a good game. I pick up pretty much all his infantry in turn 1 with the indirect and with the infiltrators that hit his units are super, easy to kill in that case.
Mm-hmm.
I make a big mistake. I put my my Belisarius scroll in my home, but was outside of a wall, so was visible. And I was like, well, he's alone up, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I forgot about the piranhas, not piranhas, piranhas. And he zoomed one in my face. I failed all my saves, and Crawl was bye-bye.
That's wild.
that was bad.
Yeah.
And I still managed to, play around. Was not easy. Daryl played a very good game. He was trying to, trade well, but again, I got some good positioning, good secondaries, and then I follow was Terraform. So I just grabbed my natural expansion and then attacked his expansion, and the center was super open, so neither of us wanted to be there. I sent a unit to the Vanguard guys to Sticky. So now I forced him to go, and since he didn't have chaff, he needed to put something big. As soon as he did that, I used the Cataphrons to nuke that, and then that was a Riptide gone.
Yeah.
So that was very good for me.
Yeah, Mon Cartel really hate losing the pace of a game. If they're not the ones controlling the pace of the game, Moncar kind of just falls apart at that point. So it sounds like you just kind of flipped the tables on the head on what you needed to do.
And that was the thing, Monk. I knew that he wanted to go the first 3 turn hard. So I don't need to. I just send you my chaff, and then when you're not ready, I just punch you hard. And that was what I did. I pretty much ended up with my raw stalkers in his home objective, burning up that in the turn 5. So
well done.
Yeah, that was again got that one, and then the last one. That is this. This is the very debatable. Was the pairings was random in bracket, and somehow Pato with the lucky of the Irish got paired down to the bracket of 1 win, 1 loss. So I did not pair with the winners, and I was the one. I was top at that moment, or first or second or something like that. And I paired down to the next bracket, and that's where all my critics are telling me that I got lucky. It's like, yeah.
I feel like Michael probably has a crisp $20 note in his pocket at the end of the pairings for that round.
Possibly a little bit more than that, but yeah, you can check his account today. He got $130 deposit.
Yeah.
Undenied and can confirm.
This is just like when Chile jumped Benchwarmers and the finals of Warp Wars one time, when we were meant to play off for the win and you guys got the mysterious pair down. And then a lot of games finished very early in 10-10s. It was very suspicious.
What 10-10s, bro, was 20-0s, all of them. So yeah. So pair down, and I got finally something that I knew that I could play. Drew Carey. My list was built to go anti-infantry. I know that they hit hard. So what I needed to do is just make sure that when he hit me with the go turn, I don't expose and lose too much. And then I have a steal. What happened then in his go turn, he did not kill a single unit. So I saved those 4 or 5 ups, very lucky. But he was waiting for kill something, get that paint token, use it, kill, use it, He already was 0 paint tokens. So he didn't kill the first unit, didn't get that one. Second one failed. The Archon and Drazar, they whiff super bad. They whiff. Dude, I think they passed me 2 wounds each. That was it. That was bad. The rolling was very bad for my opponent. I was very kind of feeling bad for him at that point, because you should have killed those infiltrators with Drazar with no fucking problem. He didn't. He couldn't. So then that was his go turn. Everything was exposed. Everything was outside of a Venom, because he couldn't go back into the Venom because he didn't kill anything.
Right. That's rough.
And then I have 2 units of 10 Rot Stalkers with no damage. A lot of anti-infantry shooting. The Cataphrons were all of them there. So I just pretty much killed everything. They direct fire, got rid of one of those pesky Fire and Fade units. And the second one, the unit that didn't die against Racer, the infiltrators, with 2 guys left, got into his back objective and charged those guys and kill it straight away. So I think I tabled him turn 3-ish.
All right.
Yeah, was the detachment you have it there was not the one that Dylan is using. It is something different.
Cab-like cartel, so like
Yes, Cowlick Cartel. The
Interesting.
very
Yeah.
annoying part is that he can do load up something, and
Mhm.
that's pretty much. So yeah, that was my run.
Very well done, mate. It sounds like you like controlled every matchup that you played into. You know, like you actually like, you know, like you maybe had a little bit of luck, but I feel like luck is one of those weird things. Like if you can't capitalize when you have the good rolls, like that kind of shows that you are doing well. You know, like you can have good luck and then still lose a game, right? Whereas like you propelled every time you had this luck, you kind of let it steamroll and like get you to those big wins, which is how you ended up winning the event, right? Because there was what 3
And that was
undefeated
the
at the end.
Yes, I thought that was. I knew that was going to be 3 or 4 undefeated.
Yeah, 4 undefeated. Yeah.
So, yeah, so I needed to score high.
Yeah.
So I did that in the first one. That was lucky. That was lucky, 100%. And I got a handy. I was like, okay, cool. And then the second one was a good game. I played what I needed to play, trying to do the right things. And then the second one was also, I think, was a good game. I played in a way that he needed to expose, and then I still have enough resources to punch him back. And the direct actually helps a lot because this is straight 7. When you need to have your battle lines close, so it's AP3, man. AP3 strength 7 in direct is brutal for Aldari or for Drukari.
Yeah.
So I was picking up whatever, like even without the out of the moment, because I put out of the moment and he was like, cool, I pay a CP, you cannot shoot that because it's lown up. So I needed to go and shoot something else. Still kill pretty much everything that I shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the end of the run. Kenji was very close watching my game because we had both of us a high score, so he was hoping that I lose some points in the last game. But yeah, my opponent got a little bit unlucky on some of and his goal turn, so I managed to score higher than probably I should have, and that gave me the win at the end of the day.
Awesome stuff, mate. Like, yeah, you're 20 battle points ahead of anyone else, so that's still like, you know, it's a good job. Like, only dropping 12 points out of 3 games is an impressive feat.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, I know you're playing a cracked faction, but still, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That was my pretty much the 5th, 7th, and 8th game of Admic. Thank you, Tate. I really enjoyed playing them. I won an army for a long time, and but yeah, and I wanted to play them a long time ago. Dylan was playing them, so I was like, no point to me jumping to those. And now I said, fuck it, I just want to play that, and I don't care if people want me to play it or not. I have been playing for or a team or for ANC or for something else. I don't care anymore. I want to play what I want to play, and that was it. And that's what I'm doing now, and I'm enjoying a lot. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good good place to be in, like, especially if you've been doing a lot of teams, a lot of been told to place it and stuff. Yeah. Look, anything to get you off Thunderwolf Cavalry. That's yeah. Just happy to see not 18 Thunderwolves on the table.
Yeah.
Could it be more if we still have characters? But
oh no, don't remind me.
Yes. The only one that really hates that is Hayden Courage. He has PTSD every time that I play that list. I play against him, and that's not end well. Love you, Hayden, if you're watching. Okay, guys, I need to go. Food is arrived, so my wife already came here to look me with the gaze
Okay.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for coming on, Peter. I really appreciate you spending the time, especially on your
Thanks for having
birthday.
me, guys.
Happy
I
birthday.
really enjoyed the skill issues. You're doing an excellent job here, lads.
Thank you. Cheers, bro. Yeah, enjoy your birthday and congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you guys.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Can I?
What do we got?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Let's do this. Oh, it's not working properly. Give me a second. You're not on here, so that's excellent.
It's arguably a win.
Probably. We can hear you at least. That's good. But you can't see your beautiful, beautiful face. So let's figure that out. Let's just put that on. Oh, that doesn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's just. So how's your week been? let's go back to this. Whilst I'm fixing this, as we
My
go.
week's been good. I've blown through my whole paycheck a bit early because I had to do my overseas student loan repayments, and then I bought a new phone and I bought flights back to NZ for 1.5k. I bought a sofa. I bought 2 computer screens. I just been spending money, which is is my dream for myself. Yeah. So that's been a little stressful, but other than that, it's been good. I've got a few games in. I'm kind of deciding what I want to play to an RT in a couple of weeks. Been playing a little bit of what's it called? Hex Warp Thrall Band, the Grotsmith Thousand Suns.
Ooh, so yeah.
Might be what we take.
That's cool.
I think it's actually a lot better than people give it credit for. I dug out my second Terminator unit, but it's not painted. If I had that painted, I'd probably be running 2. I just need to figure out how viable 1 is. Yep. I think it's good. I had a pretty bad game versus World Eaters earlier in the week, but I also think I just fucked up. I fucked up my screening a little bit that let a lot of stuff get tagged.
Yeah.
So I think it's mainly human error. I think the matchup is fine. I've also played 2 games with World Eaters where I 20'd. So I think
Hex Warp Thrall Band is the one where you get buff if you control, you get reroll wounds if you control.
It's like really shit Warpbane. So it's like the zones you get reroll 1s to wound if you're not in the zone, and if you are in the zone, you lose your reroll 1, but you get +1 to wound.
Okay.
So it's like that's and as I discovered on Tuesday, it is on a model per model basis. So you can string a character back into your deployment zone, and the character. So I did that with the sorcerer, strung him back into the deployment zone, so he's getting +, and then the rubrics are in range of Jackal's on the middle, and the sorcerer blows up a Forge Fiend. It was pretty cute.
That's cool. Yeah. So it's all weapons get the reroll 1s, or is it just
psychic weapons?
Psychic weapons.
It's just
okay. So you need to spam the characters and stuff.
I'm spamming Demon Princess.
Well, they are characters, right?
I suppose you're right. I thought you meant the rubric.
Oh, sure.
But the Demon Princess with +1 to wound are pretty tight. There's an enhancement for +2 strength. So strength 10 +1 to wound Demon Prince is actually pretty cute. Thousand Suns ones have innate dev wounds as well. There's a lot of cool, their guns are better as well. So their guns benefiting from the detachment, really cute. And then there's also a lot of fuckery in the sense that the Thousand Suns winged Demon Prince has 6-inch deep strike, and there is a 6-inch deep strike stratagem in Warp. What's it called? Hex Warp. So you can just quadruple 6-inch deep strike if you are so inclined.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good, but it's an option. And I've had it as well every game, with the Terminators. They spend ages trying to prevent the 6-inch deep strike on the Terminators, and then you just hit them, and you're get fucked, idiot. Which is
that's quite good, because the strat's 6-inch for Terminators or 9-inch deep strike for rubrics, right? Which is kind of cool. Being able to deep strike rubrics can situationally be quite handy as well.
Yeah, I currently have a Rhino in the list, but I guess there is an argument to drop it and just put 1 in strat resist, deep strike it.
You don't want to have to spend the CP, I guess.
You don't. You don't. You want the option. I think I probably should have done it in that World Eaters game. Because the Rhino got hemmed in by goremongers and shit. But that was the doomsday scenario if he drops first and goes first.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's an option. I also wonder about dropping the rubrics entirely. If I had my second Terminator squad painted, that would probably be where it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's interesting. GW terrain as well, so I might whack a fourth Demon Prince in, like the Lonot boy for sitting on the expansion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That'd be quite cool.
yeah. What about you? Sorry, I just talked about my
No, you're good. You're good.
my shitty list, but I could go on. But yeah, how
No,
about you?
I'm always down to talk about a shitty list. You know me. That is my forte.
Was what I just described worse than Chris's more darker list? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, no, again, haven't really been playing much 40k, like still in the throes. We're going unconditional on the house tomorrow, so like kind of so like super exciting. We also are moving in next weekend, so like it's just everything's go really quickly. So like literally today I was like organizing the internet and phone to be connected on that day, so we have like I can have internet over Christmas, because I really didn't want to like get into the new place and be like, oh, we'll get your internet sorted on like the 8th of January. Like that's not really what I want. I don't want to be living the Tate life of hotspot Wi-Fi for 2 weeks.
The British dream.
Yeah. So but no, but it's like super exciting. But I was also in Queenstown for a pool install for the first half of this week. That's why I'm like super sunburned. You can see I'm cosplaying as Rudolph at the moment because my nose is just absolutely to a crisp. But that was cool. Like working in Queenstown, like it's a beautiful place. So it's like it's lovely when I'm there. But like I had a 13-hour day yesterday because I finished work. Like I started work at like 7 and then worked all day and then had to drive back to Dunedin, which is like a 3.5-hour drive after the day. So I ended up getting home at like 10. So it was just I just got home and I was exhausted. And then, but no, it's been good though. I'm really missing playing 40k. I really need to get some games in, so I'm going to try and get a game in this weekend between packing, just so I can kind of scratch that itch a little bit. I also have a scrim game for Team South that I need to play against Cam, so it'll be fun playing my Mordacker against Sandex Spearhead with a Stormraven. It's literally okay. I have a bone to pick with who I think it was Michael that did the pairings. It was my only like red matchup. Like I still think I have some play, but it's pretty bad. And I was like, out of everything, like I had so many absolutely fine matchups for that, and then I get put into that. I was like, oh.
Tank bust the plane, obviously.
Like, if he gives it to me, sure, but if he's not picking up probably 2 units of tank buses on the turn and then he sends it, like...
Yeah, surely they're in transports.
I've only got 2 trucks, so I was on 3 trucks, and then I was like, will I be getting board pick? And he's like, yeah. So literally my list name for the scrim was, Matt said I'll get board pick. And then I get put into my worst matchup, and I was like, good. But it'll be like, there'll be tank buses starting in both transports, and then the 3rd unit of tank buses will start on in reserve, so I can bring them in. So like I have play in the matchup. Like it's not like a red, but it's just not ideal.
It'd be a huge shame if Dread Knights moved 14 through cracked the Stormraven. It would be a massive shame.
Yep. Yeah, 20-inch moving Stormraven to get an angle, and then one Dread Knight pops a truck and then just rips everything out inside. The thing is, I still have the Gaz Brick, and then I have Beast Snigger Boys. So like I can also just like push through a lot of damage into vehicles very quickly. So if he does overextend at me, there is like my clapback can actually be quite significant. Especially if he leaves like a unit of tank busters alive. Like could just one tap a Stormraven. Shouldn't, but it very much could, especially with the on the wire turn. Like tank busters can be nutty in that regard. Effectively hitting on 3s and then the shock attack gun just going nuts. So like I have play in the matchup, but like, it was just funny. I was like, oh cool, I'll see who I'm playing, and I was like, oh no.
Hey, you know what? This reminds me of a recent ANZ League game that we played, where I was like, don't put me into this on this board, and you're like, you're getting it with their table pick.
Yeah, this is all on you, King. Yeah. No, I love playing Cam. He's always fun to play against. So like I'm looking forward to the scrim, but it's like we're both just very busy at the moment. Him with his young one, and then me with literally moving house next weekend. So
hey, last night he told me that it's not that stressful at all. So you heard it here first. Having kids is not stressful.
Yeah, King. Yeah. But yeah, no, apart from that, everything's going well. Like life's going good. Like I really can't complain. Like literally buying a house, so like things good. I'm gonna have like a room that's like almost 3 times the size of my studio, and it's just all gonna be my stuff in it. But it's a 4-bedroom house that we bought, so like it's actually pretty.
That is very.
Yeah, it's gonna be very cool, and like being able to like actually mount stuff everywhere, because at the moment like it's pretty ghetto. Like I'll show you guys. Like my lighting in this place is literally just a ball in the corner. So like I'll be able to like.
Not what I thought you were gonna show.
Yeah. So like it's like I'll be able to like put up some like like proper like infrastructure in there. It's cool. I'll be able to have like a table set up in the room as well, so I can like just have like that always set up, which would be cool. So like yes, like I'm pretty excited for that, and I'll have like over the Christmas break to do that, so it should be pretty fun to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, looking forward to that.
We're gonna have to hold the first chili RTT at your new place.
Yeah, I was genuinely thinking the other when I was driving home, and I was like, it was like a fever dream, but I was like, I should like if people are keen to come down, we should like just like if people are keen to come down, run an RTT. If I have a stream table, I'll just stream the whole thing. And Tate has gone. It looks like.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, I think no. I think that was because you vanished from me. Yeah, I think it was just a weird internet thing. Yeah, bridge Wi-Fi be bridge Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
For the next stream, like charity, next year charity thing, you could do it in person, or you could just get chili going.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, get some peeps down, get some of the Christchurch people down, run an actual RTT. That'd be pretty sick. Like that'd be fun because like my house is big enough that we could probably have like 3 or 4 tables in it. Realistically, if we use the garage as well, so you could actually run like a mini RTT in the whole place and just have a feature table each round.
Yeah, you
cool.
can get me and John McLaughlin to play our patented Vanguard Onslaught final day 5-hour game of Gargoyle.
Hell yeah, that'd be exciting.
On stream.
Yeah, just meme list. Yeah, the RTT of meme list. That'd be fun. There's that big charity event that happens in the States every year. We could kind of like mimic that a little bit, where there's like, you know, just fun games throughout, and then there's also like a mini RTT that runs throughout the time as well. That could be pretty fun. But early days. I haven't moved into the place yet, so we should take it like step by step. But really looking forward to that. It'd be nice to be in the place before Christmas, just so we can settle in, which would be cool. But yeah, talking about 40k though. There is a dataslate coming up soon. What do we think is going to be in it? Like it's rumored to be probably next week, right? Is what they're expecting.
I have a direct link to Josh Roberts, guys, and he has told me that Outlander. That's what I heard.
You Outlander literally broke up when you said Outlander Claw, and then it broke up perfectly.
Why does this always happen? Josh Roberts cutting off my secret intel. I'll be back. 2 seconds. One day we will fix that issue. I do not know what causes it, but I was saying confirmed that Outlander Claw nerfs are getting reverted and it's getting buffed. It's going to be triple OC on everything. It's going to be the
OC 12 Red Runners.
OC 12 Rock Grinder. It's going to affect the battle line as well, so we're going to have OC 9 neophyte models.
How cursed would that be? I do think that like having bigger numbers could be interesting, like just in game wide, not just like for Outlander Claw, but like, you know, having like OC5 be the base again, you know, because that was like how it was, like, you know, like how vehicles are now, have that, so you can have more like granularity, but they also I can see the flip side of it though, where it gets like, oh, there's 45 OC on this point to your 39, like it just gets a bit much. So I do understand not doing it, but like it'd be fun to have that granularity in there.
I miss OBSEC. I miss the stupidity of like 3-inch deep striking one guy next to a tank, and you're like, oh yeah, my one neophyte holds this objective that you have 7 tanks on. Like, it was so funny. Like, yeah. Yeah, serious things for the data slate though that I'd like to see. Obviously AdMech changes, can't have Pato winning any more events. That'd be stupid. In terms of what they do with AdMech, what do you think specifically?
I think just points. I like that they do more damage now. I just think that stuff should cost more now. Like, I generally think they just need points cost. I like the fact that like things hit hard. Like, that's cool. Like, you know, they actually have kind of like that thing. They're not just trash the army that it just does, you know, like 1 million damage over like, you know, sorry, no damage over like 5 turns, but like enough chip. Whereas now like they hit, but then it's not pointed like they hit. So like just
pump them up. Yeah, I agree. Les chickens up.
Yeah.
Taraxi up.
Taraxi up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rust Stalker's probably up a
Infiltrating.
tiny bit. Maybe Infiltrators now that they get rerolls. Like, that's the issue is, like, Rust Stalkers are so insane with core rerolls, right?
And also the 10-mans in SHK, like with the
Yeah.
Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
That's crazy as well.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Points, not rules. Like let them have their rules. It's been all addition.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. What else are we expecting to see?
I think Eldar will get a very light touch. I think Fire Dragons go up like 10 points per, per 5 maybe, or per 10. Like, they won't go up much, but they'll go up a little bit because they're just like so ubiquitous to the army list now.
I think Fire Dragons are fine. I think it's like the holistic, because it's like you're a lot of investment. You're 1 CP every turn.
Yep.
You're Fuegan. You're your 10 dragons. You're a Wave Serpent. Like, there is also counterplay. I think it's the everything. Like, you need some of the other, like maybe Lycus goes up a little bit. I think spiders could go up.
Spiders are already at 115.
Nah, bro, they're like 95. 115 is like where they were in Index, and they arguably got better because they can move further and they have AP.
Should we put a bet on this? Whoever's closer?
I will shout you as something. A drink.
Damn it, you're right. Then I'm 5.
God damn. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I do actually play Elder. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, they could probably be like 105 and be fine. Like, again, like it's weird. Like, it almost feels like they need rules changes, but the rules changes would be devastating, so you can't really change the rules.
You'd have to do too. I think if you had to change the rule, it would just go to where AdMech was. Like, it'd have to become a trash army.
Yeah. Which is not where you want Eldar. I like that Eldar is this elite, hard-hitting army, but it's just, it feels like they just have like, it's, I think I can't remember what podcast, but I was listening to a podcast, and it's like, the thing is, like, good players play in an army where each like aspect does that thing and does it really well, but it doesn't pay for other things. It just does, like, Fire Dragons kill vehicles and big targets really well. Striking Scorpions kill chaff really well. Rangers are your perfect, like, early game pieces. Banshees are your great anti-fight phase control. Your Warp Spiders are your, fast, good shooting platform. Like, everything does its thing very well and doesn't pay to do other things. It just pays. You're paying the points for the good thing it does.
Yeah. I also think there are unexplored builds in that codex as well. Like, I have yet to lose a game with Guardian Battle Host. Yes, I may not have played the best players, but I will claim it.
Didn't you play Kia with that?
Yeah, I may not have played the best players. 20. No, it was like an 18. No, because like the stacking buffs on the Guardians, like, you can make them move like 16 in charge, and they killed like the Fade Thirster with them and shit. Like, it's,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, there are other things in that codex.
Yeah, someone won an event with the Harlequins attachment, and they were running pure Harlequins, and it was like in Europe, like they run a 5-person GT, like 5 rounds.
I played that to your charity event, and it felt good. Like, I played pure Harlequins. I might actually have had like 1 unit of Corsairs or something, but like,
he may have had that as well. I don't actually know that list. I just remember hearing that it was like pure Harlequins, but
like, it feels strong. It has the Drukari gig of suck stuff back inside. Ryan had some allied war dogs, and the fucking like haywire bikes versus the water. It was just like, pick that one up. Like, no, it's good.
Yeah. I played the Harlequin, like the Ghost of the Ghost of the Web Break, right? That's the yeah. I played it a couple of times just because I liked that. I read the strats and I was like, I'm in love with these strats, and I didn't even really know how to play Eldari, but I just like played that and playing on WTC, and then I realized in my first game that I could get the fusion pistols. I could get them and give them plunging fire. And I was like, this is amazing.
Plunging fire.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like, it didn't matter, but like, it was just funny. It was just very cool. Like, but there's like lots of little cool tricks you can do with like the fire and like the reactive move, being able to go up so you can't be charged. Like all these kind of like cool things you can kind of set up, which is really fun.
Ignoring vertical distance for like the 14-inch reactive move, effectively. Which
is
just like serious. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, standing up the solitaire as well
Yeah,
is a
very
real
fun.
strong interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's optimal, but the crit twos Death Jester shooting a unit below half strength. Once I got Ryan's ACDC below half strength, that guy being sus 3 crit twos is ridiculous. Like,
yeah, it's like cool. Here's
yeah,
15 hits.
yeah,
Oh, 16
it's
hits.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, what other factions do we think are problematic? Or I guess we could also think of the flip side as well. What are the ones that are problematic in the negative side? Which ones need to be lifted up? Our Agent Kings, as they were.
Agent King specifically, you know who you are. Yeah, I actually think we're very close. I don't think there are that many that are like in a bad spot. I think you need to fix Admech, fix Eldar. I want rep exchanges.
Yeah.
I want to see that go. But in terms of what is weak, other than agents, I'm sorry, I'll just mute this. That is me. Other than agents, what's weak? There's probably a few things that could get a few conciliation buffs, like Grey Knights.
Yeah. Also, like Cam, went 3-0 on the event on the weekend with Sanctic as well. Like I think,
bad, yeah.
like I don't think Grey Knights are necessarily a bad spot. They're just in a uniquely weird spot. Like the generic like Grey Knight list isn't how you play Grey Knights. You play these weird like fringe builds, which are strong, but they're weird fringe builds. They're not like a Gladius where you have a bit of gun, you have a bit of melee, you have a bit of this, you have G-Man. Like it's just
I think that there's a few things that are in that spot, right? Like I kind of think there's sort of probably like 5-ish armies that are in that. They're not bad. They're just like not good, or then they're a bit weird. Yeah, what would I like to see buff?
Tyranids. I could see Tyranids getting like a little bit of love somehow. Like
knew there was something. Yes, Tyranids. I'd see buffs. Absolutely. I think they probably need another go. Oh, nah, new detachments probably not. They need data sheet changes.
Yeah.
Just give them more strength on things.
It would be cool if they made it like more synapse, like another synapse ability. If you're within synapse range, kind of like try and keep it so like you want to keep like, your synapse and your non-synapse and stuff like that. Like have stuff that interacts both ways instead of just like, this is synapse, so everything's buffed, and it's always buffing itself. Like have it that if you have a non-synapse and a synapse within this, you get a buff. So kind of like give you another castigating ability or something.
Yeah, or just give them Oath and Twin-Linked las cannons.
Swarmlord gives you, gets calls abilities. I'll allow it.
Yeah. This model has the Belisarius cool keyword. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's interesting, but I do think they need like the issue that I always feel with Nids is they have a consistency problem. Like sometimes they just don't do damage, and I think that, or I guess you're right. Actually, that would fix that. Yeah,
just being able to make sure you're killing one. That's what makes Oath of Moment so good. Is like it kind of like, cool, this thing is dying this turn. Cool, this thing is dying this turn. Like you just like that's what it gives you. Is it gives you that consistency into one target. Like especially if it's something problematic. Like, oh, there's a Knight Despoiler on the middle that I have to kill this turn. Cool. Well, my whole army now has reroll hits, so it's just super consistent into this target. Like, just helps. Just pushes you over that like efficiency breakpoint a lot of the time. Like I could see that, but like also that's a really boring like fix.
It is, but I think that's kind of like the detachments are interesting. Like Subterranean is interesting. Invasion Fleet's like not the most interesting, but if you gave them damage buffs, maybe other stuff would open up.
Yeah. I could see like Oath though, when you have like the like 80 gauntlets and they all have like 3 shots per guy, and like cool, I'm just now fishing for Lethal, who's an Invasion Fleet. Like could genuinely become pretty like obnoxious.
They're lethal sus, right? Because the Turbogorn has lethal aura, and you just take sus. So it's like, you're probably right. It does just boost a bit of build, but that's kind of what we'd expect anyhow. If you if you just give something Oath, the build that is the best build will still be the best build. Like
Nah, you did right, but like it's just funny how like that would become like just go up and like stock so much from that one thing. It's like, oh cool, like now this actually kills a lot of things. It's still like you're still taking like armor saves, but like just a lot of armor saves at that point.
It's a heap,
I could see Imperial Knights getting a little touch. They've been doing really badly.
Not too much though, because I think it's like good for the game that they suck.
Yeah, I agree. But I could see them doing. I guess this is less wish listing. This is more what I expect that they're gonna do. It's like they'll probably give something, and it might just be like 5 points off Armigers, 10 points off Questoris, and that's it. So it doesn't really change the needle.
I would hate that. You know what I think? Up in points more, and rules changes. That's what I'd want to, because I hate the stat check element of it. I think that is stupid and is not. I don't care what our Knights players say about like, oh, I want to play big stompy robots. I don't want to play against big stompy robots.
Says the GSC / Emperor's Children player. What's your worst matchups?
Yeah. Hey, but Thousand Suns and Eldar, that is like bright green. So yeah. I'm balanced. Okay.
Yeah. That's very fair. Very fair. Perfectly balanced. I could like Chaos Space Marines. I want Chaos Space Marines to get something. I don't think that they need. I think Renegade Raiders and stuff like they're absolutely fine. But like, I was looking through the detachments the other day, and I was like, it's all kind of boring. Like, I wish that they could do a way of making like the less exciting, well, the less like stereotypically good detachments, like make Deceptors good, like do things that like tweak that to make it stronger, not like necessarily the data sheets, but like make the detachments like.
I do think that is what they should be doing instead of bringing out new detachments and doing shit like Grotsmith. They should do like a Codex Revisited, and you tweak things in all the detachments. Like you go, this one has 2 stratagems changed. This one gets a new enhancement. This is detachment rule affects everything instead of just this keyword. Like that's kind of more where they should go. Yeah,
I like that because it also makes everyone have to like check everything, and everyone gets super excited. Like I think that would actually be a really cool way of doing it.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff in CSM that is like close to good. Like Soulforge feels, if that had like it just feels like it needs a something to be good. And then there's also, yes, Chaos Cult's still very good. I think Deceptors is another one that it needs a something. It's almost there. It needs probably a more consistent way to do damage, I would say.
Yeah, like if you change the strat, so you 1 CP get reroll hits, it doesn't have to be like below starting strength or something. And then if it's below half, you still get the reroll wounds. Like just like tweaking it a little bit, so then 1 CP full hit rerolls instead of, oh, I have to throw a grenade first, or I have to shoot you with something else first to make sure that I can then proc the sort of one thing. Like there's like little tweaks where like most things like you would just be a given now, whereas like because they came out a bit earlier, they kind of didn't get these extra tweaks. Like a lot of the like earlier codexes kind of have this, it feels like, where they have this like not as much of like the oomph that the later stuff has, or like different stuff has, like like Space Marines kind of have a bit of everything, right? Whereas like some armies are just completely missing certain aspects.
The needless steps is something that also started getting removed with the newer codexes, like the below starting strengths and the if you have a battle line, all the like weird qualifications started to go away, which made the later stuff stronger. Custodes, I think, is another one that needs something. My hot take is just change Wardens completely. For when I'm playing Cancerous, give them a new rule. Make it like pull it away from the stat check, and then like if you're not bound by the fact that this army is an insane stat check 1 phase per game, you can do something more interesting because you're not going to compound with that and be broken.
Give them Blood Surge instead, make them Vitrix.
Yeah, and permanent neg 1 to wound. And Doctrines. Yeah, I reckon that'd be good.
That'd be good, yeah. Just give them advanced charge without the Blade Champion, without having to put 110 point tax on the unit.
Just make a Blade Champ a 5-point squad leader. 5-point upgrade.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they started doing the end of 9th? Just like removing the points cost from stuff? Just like, this is now free.
Yeah. It was the precursor to like no war gear in 10th, right? Like
it was, yeah. Yeah, because Plague Marines were the first one. Like Plague Marines just get free war gear, and they suddenly became like quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do kind of miss the granularity of points. I know it's a total tangent, but like being able to be like, oh, like I can tweak this, so then I can put an extra plasma gun on this unit. Haha. Now I can eke out the efficiency here. It was like I do miss that, but at the same time, it's nice just being always able to take the best loadouts.
I hate the fact, because the other thing I'm tossing up for this RTT is Final Day, and I'm like fiddling with my final day list, and I keep being 10 points over, and I don't want to drop. No Overwatch enhancement is the only thing I can drop, and I'm like, the amount of Eldar and Repexes and shit. I'm not dropping.
Yeah.
What if I could just drop one neophyte?
Yeah.
Like I miss that granularity. Like you can make the list you want to work way more easily if you just just make something less efficient, but without having to drop a whole unit. Yeah, I miss that. What else needs changes? GSC is actually probably fine, I think. It's like
Yeah, like if you tweak it, it probably
but, like,
pushes it too high again, right? Like if you tweak it positively and like it doesn't need a negative tweak at all, I think it's absolutely fine. Like Ascension Host is still doing well. Biosantic still does like Biosantic things, you know. Outlander Claw has been still putting up some results. Like it's like fine.
Mm.
It's a weird one.
Yeah,
Sisters probably need to be tweaked a little bit. They're maybe a little too efficient. Like their win rate's been real high. This past week was bad, but apart from that, they've been like 58. Like it's like their average, which is pretty crazy.
That's maybe Retributors go up a little bit. I think might be.
I think that's what you
the
need.
Tweak there.
Yeah. They're just like they're kind of the AdMech thing was like they're cheap and do damage again, whereas like they were just cheap or they're a little on that cusp. And I also think people just were not rating sisters, and then like it's hard to figure out where you're balancing from meta shifts and where you're balancing from actual like the last data slate, right? Like is it just that sisters are now poised better because of other things in the meta, or is it because of the retributor change and stuff like that? That's why they're better.
I think it's probably the ret change, right? Because even in the previous meta, Champions of Faith specifically was quite a good anti-knight build. So like it was theoretically okay in knight meta. Yeah.
And also like there's a lot of melee pressure, and the champions list is good into like those kind of pressure because it can kind of like lock it down and like has the tricks to play around it. Same with Hallowed Martyrs. And yeah, it has a bit more damage to like push through when it needs to now. So it's probably like maybe it's just fine. Maybe it is just fine. Like
I think Sisters is okay to tweak and see. And if it's still cursed, it's not that cursed. If it's still really good, you can then, I don't know, put Val into Legends or something and send it into the abyss. But,
put a new Calgar instead of Val.
Manius Calgar with Celestian Sacristans.
Hell yeah.
I really need to drop the meme of Manius Calgar with X. Like, no one else seems to find it that funny, but I just find it hilarious. Like,
yeah, they just need to keep making Calgar models, right? Like, it's just part of it.
Yeah.
Vitrix change. Yeah, Vitrix. Vitrix just need to go up to 260 for 6. They just need to be 130, 260. I don't think they're fine. Because like the lists that are running 3 units then go up 150 points. Like that's actually a lot to lose.
That is that may be enough to like actually kill that.
I think you can still take one and they'll be good, but you can play around one. And that's absolutely fine.
Yes, and I do like having those like Death Star sort of like units
cool.
in the game as long as you can't ban them. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Ultras losing plus?
I've been talking about this for a while. I think Ultras definitely should lose +1 to wound. They have the best tools out of a lot of Marine armies already. So it's like they have, a character that gives deep strike. They have a character that gives scout. They have a character that gives reactor moves. They have a character that gives you advanced shoot and charge. like they have all the good characters there.
And
oh, you break up a little bit. Maybe
it's basic.
Disconnect and reconnect. Sorry for technical difficulties.
We're back.
Oh.
Is my
internet
I think see that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
It's a bit gobbled.
I don't. That might be you.
It might be me for a change. Maybe my internet's just gone and cucked it. Well, it's still working, but it's just working a bit too hard. But
Yeah,
yeah.
you are on my screen, you are freezing, which doesn't normally happen.
So yeah, maybe that's a bit of it. Well, if that is the case, then we've been on for an hour. Do we just call it here?
We can. Yeah. Next week is the esteemed the Overlord. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
yeah.
what we're announcing?
Yep. Yeah, we got
we're
David Gaylard on, captain for Team New Zealand.
David
It'll be very exciting.
Yep. Yeah. So just interview. If you have any questions, shoot them through.
Yeah, definitely. We'll probably do a post. I think we'll try to do a post like Monday, so we can try and get some people to ask questions on there, and then we'll ask David them himself on the Wednesday. It will be on Wednesday night, so we've locked that in already. He's ready. He's in New Zealand as well, so there won't be any like weird latency. If it's weird that Tate will be the furthest one away.
Yeah, that will be the latency.
Yeah. But so that'll be cool. Really appreciate him coming on and going to be having a chat with us. It'll be cool to talk about like the goals for Team New Zealand this coming year, because we're going to be like following the team's progress hopefully throughout the entire season. So it'll be cool to kind of have this kind of like set like goalposts to start with, so that we can kind of see how the team comes along, who gets selected. We'll try and get people on that when they get selected. We'll try and get people onto the podcast as well, so we can talk to them about, that. I think it'll be really cool to try and like bring in that whole, side of the stuff, because it's been like there's just not a lot of talk because there's no one that's doing it. So I feel like if we can, get some more hype for Team New Zealand, because they deserve it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in a year where we are sort of having a changing of the guard. I think that'll be really cool. Get some new faces in the scene, that kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then what do we got? We got Immortal Chili the weekend. We'll probably talk about that a little bit as well.
We'll talk about that a little bit. Yeah, there's obviously FBX this weekend, the fight before Christmas. That is this weekend. Sorry, we didn't really get to cover it. But we'll try and do a bit of a post after that. As well, with like David will be there, but we could just kind of go over who's there. I'll try and talk to whoever was the winner, whoever won it, and kind of try and get like a little debrief, so we can kind of go over that. It's just kind of awkward when we have these like guests that we need to line up in advance when there's events around. It's just a bit tricky.
I guess we could do a fight before Christmas the week after,
but then it'll be Immortal Chili's. So that's the tricky thing. Like
we can,
we'll figure it out. We might just even do a post about it. Like we make our own rules here.
That's true. We can do a double event winners, maybe event winners episode, and
that could be cool. That could be quite fun actually. Talking about the different metas in the different cities would be fun. Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm sorry for the kind of short, the quick end to this one, but it seems to be that my internet is not enjoying us tonight, so. Hopefully they get sorted soon. And otherwise, catch you guys all next time.
Bye.